For this video, I'm going to take you on a full tour of the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando, one of the largest hotels on International Drive. It goes without saying that I travel a lot. I basically travel almost every week trying to produce content for this channel, and I've always had a pleasant experience every time I've stayed at a Rosen property. The hotel that I'm filming today was no exception. I think it all comes down to whether a company takes pride in the properties they own or not. For pretty much every vacation, the biggest wild card is always the hotel accommodations. You never know if the property is going to match the photos that they post on the internet. Some hotel owners are like straight up fraudsters too. Like, there's this property that's advertised as the Hotel Oyo at Orlando Airport, and not only is it nowhere near the airport, it's not even an Oyo. It's actually an Econo Lodge that looks like it's been through like a civil war. And I mean, it looks nothing like the photos. I don't know where they even got the photos. The building doesn't even look like the picture. So some people are just crazy when it comes to misrepresenting what hotel accommodations they have. I'm just grateful that the Rosen properties never engaged in that kind of dishonesty. All of their resorts look exactly like the photos, and you know, it's just clean and well maintained, and they have so many amazing amenities here that even though they're just straight hotel rooms, they've got the amenities of like a full-blown resort or timeshare. I mean, this hotel in particular has 3 different pools. It's got a really large arcade, pool tables, playground. I think they have like 4 or 5 restaurants on site. The fitness room is one of the best stocked I've ever seen. I've never seen a hotel with a fitness center that had a big rack of free weights before. A lot of smaller hotels would you know, avoid that kind of thing because of the liability of somebody maybe dropping them. There are conference rooms and a business center, and they even have a convenience store on site. And of course, because, you know, this is the one located at Pointe Orlando, the Pointe Orlando shopping and entertainment district is right across the street. So there's a lot of attractions, you know, located right there, like WonderWorks and the Improv Comedy Store and a Regal IMAX theater, all kinds of neat stuff within walking distance. One of the things that blew me away about this particular hotel is just the sheer scale of it. There's over 1,000 hotel rooms that are spread out over the 7 buildings, and the convenience to like the Orange County Convention Center and SeaWorld is not lost on me. I mean, the really major draws to the Orlando area are right next door basically to this particular hotel. Another thing that I appreciated from this hotel is the parking lot is gated, so they do have security that patrol the lot. I did have a bad experience when I stayed at the Clarion nearby. Somebody did vandalize my car while it was parked, so I do appreciate the fact that they have on-site security that monitor the parking lot. After all, the crime statistics in Orlando, Florida aren't exactly the greatest. So let's talk about the on-site restaurants that are here. First of all, they got the Zebra's Lounge and Grill, which is their sports bar. And then they have Lite Bite, which is their convenience store, and they also serve fresh sandwiches there. They've got the Smooth Java coffee shop, as well as the Plaza Garden buffet restaurant. That's the large restaurant that's located in the back where you check in. So the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando is what I would call a mid-tier hotel room. It's more expensive than the basic options here on International Drive, like the Econo Lodge or the Clarion. Depending on the season, you're looking at about $75 to $90 a night. There are larger rooms with full suites that cost more. The rooms have all the accommodations that you would expect in a hotel room. They've got the mini fridge and the microwave oven. They've even got an ironing board. The beds were really comfortable. Obviously no bed bugs. I mean, everything was just top-notch maintenance here. The only thing negative that I can possibly say about staying here was my room faced out to Interstate 4, and that is a noisy damn highway, so if you're a light sleeper, the sound of all that crazy traffic might keep you awake at night. Unfortunately, down here in Florida, a lot of people drive crazy loud motorcycles, and they've got modified like street racer cars and blasting their music like down the highway. I was born and raised in Florida, so I'm used to the fact that everyone's an asshole who lives here. But if you're new to the area, it might come as almost like a culture shock, and you might have trouble sleeping. So what's my bottom line for the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando? This is one of my favorite hotels on International Drive. I mean, I do think there are some nicer ones. Obviously, the Rosen Plaza, if you're staying on Rosen property next door, is even nicer than this one. This is a lot more affordable than the Universal Endless Summer Resort. That's obviously a higher end resort than this one. So if you're looking for a great family resort that's affordable, then this is probably your best bet in Orlando. Once you spend a little less than the Rosen, you're going to get what you pay for. And, you know, the accommodations are reasonable at, for example, the Monumental Movie Land or the Econo Lodge. Those hotels certainly have less amenities, so you're definitely sacrificing some things. And, you know, the hotel rooms are definitely cutting corners. You'll notice how, like, some of the hotels don't have, like, full bed frames, and, you know, they don't have carpet or anything else. They're just really, really basic rooms with very few furnishings. As I've gotten older, I have kind of changed my ways a little bit. I used to stay at the absolute cheapest hotels when I was younger, and now I'm willing to spend a couple extra dollars to have a higher quality experience. If you're looking for kind of the best value of a clean, well-run hotel, well, then the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando is a good choice. That pretty much sums up all my thoughts on this particular hotel. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to play some music to show you what the place looks like. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.